Hello guys, my name is Sarah and I am a cosplayer. Today's video dedicated to my most beloved. She's not my most. All my cosplay characters are most beloved, to be honest, yes. To my beloved and beautiful Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. I want to show you today my makeup that I'm making for her, and with Daenerys I want to talk about makeup for characters with no makeup. There is pretty common problem, especially for beginner cosplayers, when you are looking at your character's references and you're realizing that the character has absolutely no makeup. What am I supposed to do with it? It is someone from a TV serial or from a movie or maybe from some kind of Western type games. So it's okay, everything is fine. They are actually have makeup. There is absolutely no actors who can walk on the stage with the bare minimum on their face. There is supposed to be some kind of makeup. And of course, for the cinema and for TV shows, it's a special type of makeup. So if it goes to a cosplay, of course, you cannot use your own simple, clean face. You need to put some makeup on, and we will do it right now. We were talking about Daenerys today. Let's look at her references together. Daenerys was played by an amazing talented actress, Emilia Clarke, and the first thing that she gave to this character are brows. It's actually a common meme in our fandom that Emilia's brows is such a thing that live their own life. So this is like the first point that we should mark. Second of all, she has really very thin, pale skin. But I'm not talking about color of her skin right now. You can absolutely, clearly, for sure, cosplay Daenerys with whichever skin tone that you have. I'm talking about that it has some kind of pores, it has shimmer sometimes, it has some imperfection, but at the same time it glows a little bit. Yeah, some kind of glowing. You have really very bright blushing, and of course she has beautiful plumpy lips that we should mark too as well. So let's get to work. First thing first, foundation. For Daenerys, I'm using the sheerest and naturalist foundation that I have in my collection. Actually, the foundation that I'm using on my daily basic. For my daily basic, I'm using two foundations that I'm mixing together. This is way too dark BB cream for my skin tone, and this is way too light CC cream for my skin tone. And combine it together, they create the perfect formula for my skin. So I will use the same thing today for my Daenerys look. So I'm putting it with my fingers. I know I'm saying it like for the thousandth time, but I'm actually putting my foundation with my own hands. I hate all those brushes and sponges so much. I know maybe it is a problem and it is not a professional way to doing things with your makeup. Sometimes my laziness is stronger than my professionalism, yeah. Can we actually talk while I'm putting my foundation on about House of Dragon? I just watched it a couple of days ago and oh my gosh, it was so good. I had such a low expectation out of it. My heart was so broken when 8th season of Game of Thrones finished. I was so desperate and I thought that there is no justice in this world, but everything is fine. The new series is so good. It made such in the same vibe as it was with Game of Thrones. When I watched it, I had such a nostalgic feeling, like I'm finally returned to my beloved place, in my beloved world, even though there were absolutely no characters from Game of Thrones. Like there were completely new characters, but it had exact same Game of Thrones atmosphere. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And this Aemond guy, I mean, not Aemond, Aemond. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh, I hope he will punch me. So I think this is it. I will put some contouring products and some concealer after this, so it's okay that my foundation will be a little bit sheer. We want our skin to be natural. While our foundation is sucking a little bit, we will work at the most important part of our makeup today, our brows. In my humble opinion, our brows with Emilia Clarke are actually pretty same. My brows are really pretty thick and wide as hers, but the problem is that my brows are a little bit way too light. And I actually paint it with just a brow paint regularly, but not for today, because I'm going to film a Daenerys makeup. Why should I paint my brows for it? What do you think? I'm a professional or something? But it's okay. Maybe it is a good thing because I will show you the magic of makeup. First thing first that we will do is paint it with eyeshadow. Look at these beautiful shades over there. They are actually brown, but at the same time they are cold. So this shade is perfect for blondies like myself or like an Emilia Clarke. Because even though Emilia's brows are pretty wide and pretty bright, they are not black. And if we will paint just black brows, that will look kinda... So I'm taking my angled brush like this and dipping it into this shade, not a completely dark shade, but this one, a little bit lighter. I actually use it on my daily basic, and we will just paint our brows naturally, like it has natural hairs on it, with quick and short stripes, like that. Pretty roughly. We don't want to like line it with straight, clean lines. No, we don't want it. We actually want it to be as natural as it possible. There is our own brows. And another one. Voila, I have an eyebrows. Oh, it's so good. But it is not the end. What I wanted to do right now is a little bit of contouring. I have some product for wet contouring. I usually using dry contouring for my cosplays, but I think it is a good opportunity to try something new. I have this concealer stick duo with light with light concealer and dark concealer. But the problem is that this concealer is a little bit too warm for me. I think you can see it, like, yeah, it's a little bit yellowish for myself, even though this concealer is actually good. But it's okay. It doesn't matter that it doesn't suit my skin tone, because I actually want to mostly show you the way how to do it. The main secret of makeup for movies is that contouring is the main technique. And contouring is pretty tough, but at the same time simple kind of thing in makeup. First thing first, you need to analyze your own face, and second of all, you should analyze the face of the character you want to cosplay, or just use the contouring technique that suits your specific face, and then you will look pretty in every cosplay costumes. And this is actually the main thing, just to look pretty. First thing that I want to contour is like the sides of my face. It is always a good thing to contour it. Then I will create the shade right under my chins, a little skull bone, of course, and nose contouring. I will do it right under it, and what helps me the most is just to hide everything under my brows, but not everything. I should leave some kind of light stripe over there. And a little bit of eyeliner there. I will create some shade over there, and over there. This is done, and right now we will using our light concealer, and I will just highlight all the highlighting points on our face. It's the middle of your forehead, right under our brow, upper brow, under our eyes, right under this shade. nose, of course. Maybe like a little bit of there. Like a little bit, a tiny little bit. And our chin. Ta-da! We're ready! Thank you for watching my cosplay makeup. Subscribe, and of course we need to blend everything. This stick is actually pretty good. It blends so well. When we're blending our contouring, first thing that we should blend is our highlighter. Don't touch the darkest part of contouring right now. So the highlighter is done. I'm a little bit orange, but it's okay. We will fix everything. Everything is fine. If it weighs too much, you always can put some more light concealer. So this is why we're not putting way too much foundation on our face, because concealer is pretty thick thing, and we're putting it a lot when we're doing contouring. So it's done for now. It may look a little bit roughly, but we only started our makeup. Everything will be fine. Trust the process. While our contouring is drying, it's the perfect time to work on our brows. Again, yes. Second product that I will use for my brows is my brow pencil. I love it so much. It has such a beautiful, perfect shade for blondies. Exactly the same that Emilia Clarke has. I will use it exactly as I used my eyeshadow with brush, but because this pencil is much more thinner and much more tougher, it can literally paint some thin lines like it is actual hairs, so we can create another layer and fluffier look for our brows. Good, good, good. I want to put some light concealer on my moving eyelid. I will use it as a base for eyeshadows. Just a little bit, so it won't smudge everything after it. And I will bake it a little bit with a light nude shade. I actually will work on another one thing that called blushing. For my blush, I will of course use some dry product, but as a base I want to use my brush. I will paint my lips with it after my makeup will be done, but before I will put anything dry and powder on my face, I want to use this so it won't smudge everything. And because we are doing some kind of natural makeup, we can use the same product here and on our eyes too as well. If our face will have same color like on other places of it, it will create like a complete natural look. Voila! It already looks good, but it's a little bit way too yellow for my skin tone. It's okay, never mind. So, after all this, we finally can set No, we can't actually finally set everything together. We forgot about the really very important thing. Highlighter. For natural look, I prefer to use wet highlighter. I'm just putting this highlighter on my all highlighter points. So after I will use my powder, it will create like the inner shiny look. It looks pretty natural, and at the same time your highlighter points will be there. And then I'm just blending everything with my fingers. So, right now, it's a time to put our powder on our face. But before, we will do our eyebrows again. We have put our brow pencil on our brows, but it means that this is the perfect time to put some more eye shade on our brows, and right now I will use the darkest one. It's not only for making our brows brighter, but at the same time we will like blend our brow pencil on our brows. I put it at the end of the brows because this part of the brows is supposed to be darkened than this one. Very, very carefully. Keep it natural, keep it classy, keep it good. Or just like blend everything together. So, finally, I suppose. And right now, this is the time to put our powder. Yay! We're finally there, and we're finally putting our face powder. It not only sets our makeup, it actually blends everything and it creates the perfect layer for another layer of our makeup. Because we're not done yet, guys, we're not done yet. Yay! We blended everything and all my white contouring is actually faded away. So right now what we are going to do, like the same thing that we did before, but just with dry products. Well, first of all, I think that we should actually work on our eyes and do some eye makeup. Eyes is like the part of the face that should be the brightest part. And right now, I have a little problem with that. We will return them. First product that I will use for my eyelid is this natural shade over there. I will just create like a shade on my eye. This is exactly for what we are using our eyeshadows. And for making my eye crease a little bit deeper, I will use this one shade. Just putting it on my eye crease with no extra moves or stuff, just making it a little bit deeper and brighter. And just a little bit, just a tiny little bit of that. Maybe even that. Well, maybe actually that. Just a teeny tiny bit, just exactly on my corners. Took excesses on my hands. Good, I have my eyes on. And after this, to keep it as natural as it possible, I will take this light nude shade and just blend right the edges with this kind of brush. Good, good. I will work on my eyelashes right now. Another one, tip for you. If you look at references on character space and you're realizing that there is actually no even eye mascara on it, the trick is to use brown eye mascara. Yeah, there is different colors for eye mascara too. Brown mascara, it actually makes your eyelashes brighter, so at the same time your eyes brighter, but it doesn't look like a mascara on your eyelashes. Just painting it properly. Put more mascara on the base of your lashes and a little bit more right in the corner. Voila! I have my eyelashes! Oh my gosh! It's not the end. I have another one. Trick for eyelashes. If you are a boy and you have no opportunity to put any eye mascaras on your eyes, you can use just a pencil between your eyelashes. And just a little bit on the lower. Just a little bit. Yeah, I put a little bit of eyeliner under my eyes. I can't be without it. I can't. As I said before, right now we will put our contouring, the exact same steps that we did before, but with the dry products. Why? For what? Layering is really that thing that makes your makeup brighter. Your makeup, even if it could look really very bright in real life and you put it for a couple hours and stuff, it may look really very sheer on your cosplay photos because of camera lenses. It just eats the makeup. It's makeup eater. And layering is actually helping to provide our cosplay makeup from fading and eating by camera lenses. First thing first, our contouring, and this is actually the right color for my contouring. It's not way too gray, but at the same time it's actually pretty gray. And I'm just putting it right in the same places where I put it my contouring before. My cheekbones, right under my chin, the sides of my face, and under my nose, of course. I did such a heavy contour right there, so I don't want to touch it anymore. The next step is blushing. For blush, I use this cold toned blushing. It actually looks like I have my filter on. But I will put more filters after this. And right now I will use my highlighter. I use light pink, pretty natural highlighter on the tip of my nose, right under my lip, on my chin, between my eye, brow bone down, brow bone up, and skull bone. Yay! And right now we will put powder all over our face just to blend everything and make everything smooth and beautiful. You know what? We forgot about something. We forgot about putting something on our brows again. You think that we are done with them? No. Emilia Clarke has brows and we should have them too. After we're putting all those products, we will do what? What? Please say it with me. Layering. Exactly everything that we did before. We will do it another one time. We will start with eyeshadow. This one, not this one. We will just paint our brow hairs. Yeah, this is the eyebrows. This is what I'm calling it. Now I'm taking the darker one and putting it right on the ends of my brows. Then I'm taking my pencil, of course. Good. This is a Daenerys face. Now I will blend it a little bit. And now, you think that I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I will put my brow gel. It's actually brow mascara. You just paint exactly the hairs of your brows. Because all this time we painted our skin behind our brows. And right now we will paint exactly our hairs. You can actually use just a regular brown mascara for it. It will be absolutely okay. Voila! We're not done yet. Right now we're going to paint our lips, and especially because we are doing Daenerys Targaryen Makeup by Emilia Clarke, we need those lips. And as you can see, my lips are... There is no lips on my face, unfortunately, but we will paint it. I'm taking my brown eye pencil, and what am I going to do is just paint my lips right from the outer corners, but pretty roughly and really very going out of my natural lip border. And now blend everything with your finger. It's okay to be out of corner, don't forget about it. We will put some stripes in the corners, blend it. Right now we are doing our lower lip, and as you can already see, I have a shade on it. It's because we put some contouring on, but it's actually okay to make it the part of our lip. And then blends everything. Because of this brown pencil, it creates shade that actually you may see on the people's lips who actually have lips. So right now we are working with our color. We will put it the same way, pretty roughly, just in the center of our lips, and then we will blend it. And then I will cover everything with some powder for blending, for naturalness. And right now it's time for our most favorite thing, our brows. We will put another layer on it. So that is pretty much it. Maybe I will put some last details, but at first I want to put my cosplay on and my wig on, so I could put some layers on it again. I have returned. Fix my hair a little bit. What I want to do is just to clean my lips a little bit. I made this thing a little bit way too wide. Good, it's more accurate right now. And I will put some highlighter. And I want to make my eyes a little bit more brighter on outer corners. And of course, I wish that you haven't forget about our brows. Another one layer of it. So our makeup is finished. So this is my Daenerys Targaryen cosplay makeup. Oh my gosh, I just realized how I love Daenerys look and how I miss it. And what can I say? This is actually makeup with no makeup. Please comment down below on what you think about the House of Dragon if you've seen it. Do you like it? Because I enjoyed it so much. Don't forget to leave likes and subscription to my channel and hit all the bell buttons and stuff, please. It really helps for my channel to grow. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.